I'm Eric Novak. You know, for families who have needed a 3-row vehicle, 7 or 8 seats by default, given the size of the family or the need to transport things, but at the same time have wanted to make more environmentally friendly choices, reducing their overall footprint by the vehicle that they drive, the pickings over years have been, well, kind of slim. There hasn't been a lot of choices out there. Now we're seeing some improvements in that over the last few years. We've seen hybrid minivans come along. We've actually seen a few 7-seat SUVs. Beside me here is the 2020 Toyota Highlander Hybrid, and it's the second generation of this 7-seat midsize SUV's hybrid edition. This 2020 version of the Highlander Hybrid is supposed to be more fuel efficient than the previous. It's on an all-new platform, and there's some new upgraded bells and whistles as well. So we're going to take a look at this 2020 Toyota Highlander Hybrid on my latest review. Looking at the exterior of the new 2020 Highlander Hybrid, this new generation is built on an all-new platform. It's Toyota's TNGA platform. If you like acronyms, that stands for Toyota New Global Architecture. And it's the same platform they're using actually to design the 2021 Sienna as well as the Venza. And it's apparently given great latitude for designers to completely redesign this Highlander. It's got some nice new looks to it. It is distinctive if you put it beside the previous gen. More of a flowing, swooping, almost like an aero-efficient lines to it. They've also introduced a new trim level, the Platinum trim. It's more of a luxurious sort of trim level, and they've introduced some new colors. They've got this ruby pearl flare is this new color. To me, I think it's red, but they're going to call it Ruby Flare Pearl. But it's a nice looking red nonetheless. This Platinum has some 20-inch wheels, and I like how they're quite prominently displaying the hybrid badging on this one here. And Toyota is certainly proud of their hybrids, and they're making it known with the badging overall. But it's really quite nice looking on the exterior of this new Highlander Hybrid. From the perspective of sitting in the driver's seat, the interior of the new Highlander Hybrid is generally impressive. The layout aligns well with basic ergonomic principles, and controls are properly situated with plenty of tactile touchpoints. Thankfully, Toyota still understands that not everything needs to be run through a touchscreen. On the new Platinum trim, which is what my tester was, a large 12.3-inch center touchscreen does exist, and it's one of the largest screens in its class. The screen is customizable and can provide information for audio, climate, and maps at the same time. Now this is handy, but sometimes I prefer to have the entire screen filled by the GPS map, but I couldn't find a way to make that happen, which to me was a bit frustrating. The Platinum trim does offer an upscale overall interior with soft touch finishes and premium seating surfaces. My tester came with the black perforated leather seating, but I tend to prefer the contrasting look of the available glazed caramel color interior instead. Okay, since it's a 3-row SUV, we should probably test out the seating and how it really is for kids, since that's primarily who is going to be sitting back there. So to do a demonstration today, I've got 2 of my kids. I've got my 16-year-old Matthew and my 10-year-old Belle, who basically, as you can see, are different sizes. So it would be an effective test to see how effective the seating is for either of you. So what I'm going to have you do, Matthew, I'm going to have you come in this side, and Belle, you can go around to the back and both get in, and I will record with my phone here on video to see what it's like. So you ready? Let's give it a shot. Let me start record. Go in. Go ahead, and Mel, go on. So it's just a lever that you lift up, right, and slide through. That's it. So you're getting in. And Belle, you're doing the same. All right, now let's take a look here. All right. Well, okay, so how do you feel, Matthew?
Not much room, because the floor right here is really high up. And
right, your knees are pretty high bent.
I'm 5'7" probably, so it's not working out too well.
Okay, Belle, and you're okay? A little bit better?
I'm a little bit better. Like
yeah, it's not ideal. There's not a big. Still is an ongoing challenge, though. I mean, so there's room, and the leg room, I believe, is 27 inches, 27.2. So we get you back here, and now you're squeezed a bit, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So okay. So it's okay, but it's okay, but it's not the greatest here in terms of 3rd row seating. Okay, another reason why families might want a vehicle such as this Highlander Hybrid is cargo space. So if we open it up, we can take a look here and see that behind The third row seats, there is 16 cubic feet of cargo space. The other day I did my bin test for groceries and I had to put the left side of the 60-40 split third row down in order to accommodate all of my groceries. This is actually less than the Ford Explorer Hybrid, which is about 18.2 cubic feet. Now, if we put the second row seats down, and it's a tug down here, it's not a power reduction. You have to put it down. There's no power levers here, but put it down, and we get up to, I believe here, and I'm going to check my numbers, we get to 48.4 cubic feet. Let's see how that is, kids. Let's come back in here. Let's get you to try that. Just in terms, no, here, about, you can actually crawl in here and see how it fits, and see, can I fit 2 kids with the third row down? Yeah, it looks like I can, but you can't go to sleep yet. So let me see if I'm going to try and put down the second row, because if I put the second row seats fully down, it says then, looking at my sheets here, put my second row seats fully down, right here. Is that it, the one? A second here, and down. Okay, a little bit levers there. Now let's take a look. Can you guys, all right, can you, okay. So it's nap time, and that will get me 84.3 cubic feet, which is a bit less than the Explorer at 87.8. With the second row, the third row down, this actually is a bit larger. It's only 47.9 in the Explorer, but there is cargo space inside this Highlander. Having a nap? The new hybrid powertrain in the 2020 Highlander Hybrid combines an Atkinson cycle 4-cylinder engine, high-torque electric motor generators, a continuously variable transmission, and delivers 243 net horsepower. The Highlander Hybrid has a towing capacity of 3,500 pounds. The new hybrid system has offered an impressive 19% improvement in fuel economy compared to the 2019 model. The combined fuel economy number now sits at 6.7 liters per 100 kilometers, or 35.1 US miles per gallon. Toyota expects this to be the best fuel economy rating in its class. The overall drive experience to me was neither remarkable nor regrettable. This vehicle is designed to be an efficient family hauler, and every aspect of the drive, from its power to its handling, is well suited to its purpose. And with the full suite of safety features included as part of Toyota Safety Sense 2.0, its role of family hauler is designed to be a safer one as well. Also worth noting is that where once upon a time the price differential between a gas and a hybrid version of a Toyota vehicle was quite prohibitive, the more modest $2,000 difference with the 2020 variant can be better justified and offset with fuel savings over the life of the vehicle. So final thoughts on the 2020 Highlander Hybrid. You know, overall, I think it's a really good-looking vehicle. This top-end platinum trim rides nice. It's really quite luxurious inside. The fuel economy, I can't complain about that. I mean, 20% improvement almost compared to the previous Highlander. So this really is miserly on fuel consumption. But there are some issues, as with all mid-size SUVs, particularly regarding the family needs of the third row. As you saw, my kids were struggling a little bit, so you really, you know, it can't be for long rides. You'd have to have small kids to really make this effective, but once they get larger, it's going to be difficult for them, and cargo space does have its challenges. But that's my overall thoughts. I do like this Highlander Hybrid, and it's going to be ultimately your choice whether this is the right vehicle for you, but you certainly, if you're in this category, should test it, take it for a test drive, see how it fits your family lifestyle. It may work out in the end. That's it for this review. I'm Eric Novak. Thanks for watching. There's plenty of ways for you to keep connected with me, so check out some of my social media links, suggested videos, and you know, I'd really love it if you subscribe to my YouTube channel.